in a manner that empowers and enables you to serve others. That is the, okay, some people are not able to listen to me, so I'm going to, are you able to, Jean, are you able to, if you are able to hear me, then raise your hand. Okay, so, okay, thank you. Thank you, because from time to time we have an internet connection, etc. These things go back. Thank you. So the intent of these meditations is to empower you and enable you to lead your life with value by serving your family, the society, and the world. That's in one sentence. And if you are able to do that without the meditation, then you are the teacher. There's no hierarchy. Oh, I am a teacher, you are a student. There's no hierarchy, because at a level of an open heart, we are all the same. We see each other as different in terms of body, and this body has got its own style of thinking, and this body has got stories that are attached to it, which we call our life and incidents, but all these things are just thoughts in our head. So by virtue of meditation, you focus, and we focus right now on this very second, understanding that whatever had happened in the past, good or bad, is just a thought that we call a memory stuck in our head. And sometimes these memories are good, sometimes these are bad. Most of the time in our times, these memories, we become prisoners of these memories, and we start living our life in alignment with the memories of the past instead of living in the new world that is created, if not every day, then every second. So the whole world is always changing. The electrons are in dancing. The molecules are dancing. It's called the Brownian motion. The electrons are jumping around from one, and they're even disappearing and appearing, etc. But our normal day-to-day life is rooted on this thing. Things are steady. Things are not changing. The same day, there's a repetition of days, and there are changes like life before COVID and after COVID. But all these are very surface things. At the level of your spirit, how much have you changed? At the level of your spirit, how much have you evolved? And the evolution, the spiritual evolution, has a very basic parameter. How much is your heart smiling? So the intent of the meditation is to take you to a place where your heart is smiling. And in doing that, there is no obligation. There is no real rule. This is like that. That is like that. Because every time that I will say that, oh, the way to God, which is the way to your way to align yourself with godliness, because God is impossible to define for us as human beings. Till the time we are thinking in terms, I, Tarun, with this body, with this mind, with this intellect, want to understand God. Why? First of all, why do we want to understand God? We have got a beautiful, mysterious phenomenon known as life, which no one understands, but everyone takes it as very, oh, it's very ordinary. How can there be anything ordinary? You move, or you're here, I'm there, we can get connected, etc. It's not only electronics. If it was just electronics, that digital signals are flowing, and that is the magic of life, then you are really poor. The magic of life is that I speak, you hear, and we are the same. That's right. On this planet, we are different cells connected by the earth, which is a huge vibration. So I say something, and of course, this digital photos and the sound vibrations are carried over. But this Mother Earth, which bears us all, This time which no one understands. Science does not understand time. Time and space are two things which are kept as absolutes, which means that no science ever tries to understand them because these are incomprehensible, as incomprehensible as God. So the only definition of time that Einstein could give was so that not all things happen at the same time. Space, does it connect? Does it connect us or does it separate us? At a physical body, yes, we can measure with things that we have come up with. We can measure seconds, hours, lives, but measuring. If I measure you and I tell you, you are 1 meter and 5 centimeters. Okay, I measured you and that's your measurement and my measurement is 1 meter, something 7 centimeters, let's say. And how much that tells you about me? Nothing, zilch, nada, zero. But we have this impression now. We have this impression because we measured something. I give you my measurement 1 meter 7, and you can see that I'm probably Indian and this and that. So you have your own assumptions and judgments, etc. But how much of them are valued and true? Maybe all, maybe none. But now that you have this feeling, it's like you're walking past a tree and you see, oh, that's a mango tree. So you have given the name to that fruit. You know that mango is a fruit or any tree, but we do not know the depth of the roots, which we don't see. But we don't see the place of this tree in the whole ecosystem, how it is working, how it is serving the universe by converting CO2 to oxygen. We don't see that. We know about it scientifically. So the thing is, we meditate to go beyond the surface measurement thinking of scientific to a deeper heart level. And the intention is that each one of us has a smiling, laughing heart at the end of the meditation. And if you have that laughing heart within 5 seconds, you're done. If you have it within 5 meditations, then that's when you're done. There's no real, oh, you left or you joined and this and good and bad. Because whatever is happening, the meditations are meant to take us to a place where whatever is happening. Someone walks into this door and murders me, and I'll try to escape. Or I get COVID. I'm 55 plus. Why not? And I die. And the death is very painful. And all the time, and I die. And it's extended, and I'm on the ventilator. It looks like the most gruesome of all deaths. And then people will say, oh my God, that guy was meditating to God, and look how God is so cruel. There must not be a God if someone was so much trying to align and then he died such a death which was not beautiful. Well, first of all, no death is really ever going to be beautiful. But we have to go beyond our judgments of good and bad. What we think is good, what we think is bad. You have to look at the final picture of death. That death will save me, first of all, from this body. Will save me from all the other troubles, mortgages, this and that, etc. All the stress of this is an endless string. And it will automatically, should I want it, take me to the next level of being closer to godliness. I can also die and become, no, I wanted to be having more fun and I wanted to be having this, and I can be reborn again based upon what I really want. And I could even be in a self-teaching mode. Oh my God, I didn't love, or let's say, I didn't love or I didn't appreciate, let's say, for example, gay people, etc. And now next night, then I would say, you know what, I want to be living the life of the people that I just, so I want to be gay. It might be a hidden way of saying I want to be rich and famous and beautiful and have more sophisticated taste also. But Salavi. So The thing is, we have total freedom when we die. And we'll death and something will look very, very terrible. But everything that happens, inclusive of death, is a blessing. We close our eyes and we connect. We have digital communication and we can connect like that. But the message also is flowing through to you, the deepest part of you, enabling you to let go of the past, which are just thoughts in the head. And then you are able to serve. Most people know in the deepest part of our heart, who does this society respect the most? Buddha, Dalai Lama, all the people, Mother Teresa, all the people. Like if you have to give an example to your kid, you're going to be giving a good example. Oh, Mother Teresa, or the school books are typically, at least in India, they were always full of stories of great people, what they did, etc. So Lincoln freed, and then he was killed, and Gandhi, before dying, he freed India in a non-violent. So all these people who are considered great, etc., and who were serving the society. There wasn't any story about this person. He made millions, and he made billions, and he spent it all on himself, and he was always thinking of himself. Well, those people do not end up in the history chapters. In the history, but not in the history where you are providing morals as a compass for the rest of the humanity. You don't use that. You don't say, oh, Jeff Bezos, like, unless and until he does something like that, because these are all our times. Our heroes have become businessmen who have been cursed or gifted, and they prayed and they became rich. And our times are such, oh my God, that man has so much money. He must be, if not enlightened, then super smart. No, not really. Jeff Bezos just had a divorce based on a very, very stupid premise. His girlfriend with whom he was going, her brother leaked their affair, which I'm totally non-judgmental about. Like, if you have all that money, have all the affairs that you can. But then that guy sent a SMS to wife, and all his life he has worked up hard to make this money. And then suddenly you have a divorce in North America, and all that you have earned, 50%, you have to give to your wife home. Probably, if you have been like, she's your friend. I've been married 30 years. I love my wife, but if I had a divorce and I had to give up everything, I probably would, because I don't have much. But if I was billionaire and suddenly $500 million you have to give to your wife, and she has found out about your affair, it's not a mutually amicable or amiable separation. There's a lot of bitterness. Divorces, I work with people all the time, and they are worse than suicides, because there's a feeling of rejection. So in our times, but for a lot of people, Bezos, etc., these guys are, Musk, his name makes the market up, and so for some people he's like God, because he enabled them to make money. They trusted him and the stock market, so everyone ended up with more money, and they think, oh my God, then this guy is a God. I invested $100, that $100 became $1,000. But you don't really ask the story. And this guy smokes pot, and a couple of times his PR actually reached out to him and say, boss, don't say those things about your smoking pot, etc. Be responsible. And it was very, very, like, they had to word it, because the more money you make, the more you feel, I am entitled. My shit is probably like a cheesecake for the rest of humanity. So you get caught up in that thinking, because people are, oh my God, Mask, you are a visionary. You had a website, PayPal, it clicked up so good, like the internet was expanding, you made a lot of money, then you had an idea, yes, why not an electric car, which is a car meant for big people. So look at it. The biggest guys are the people who provided humanity, understood at deep, very core level. Steve Jobs is such a, like, so much preyed upon person by the people who, Apple stocks is one of, but what was his core function that he said? when he met Steve Wozniak, he said, let's make cool toys. And that's what an Apple phone is. It's beyond a phone, etc. It's a cool toy. So because most of the men and women are now very, very depressed because of all this materialism, of all this praying to money, then we don't grow up. The heart refuses to grow up. The mind refuses to grow up, because growing up means you take responsibility. You take responsibility. I have this life, I have this body, I have this much amount of time today. How much of this time did I use to do something for someone else? How much time did I focus on the need of someone else? How much time was spent on something with value? So most of the time people are just children. We shirk away, we deny, and we go to a different toy playing land without Apple's and phone, our useless communications. Most of the time, most of the communications, you could answer them and not answer them and be in the same place. You could, out of 24 hours, 23 hours, most of us are just wasting. And even that 1 hour is, I'm just being hopeful about it. So the point is that in this society, and the parameters are shifting. I swear I saw a movie, like I was telling you about all those heroes that we used to have, etc. And sometimes when I went to Vegas and there were all these huge photographs of people's faces with confidence and standing like this and in white clothes, etc., which is typically associated with the evolution, spiritual evolution. And all of them were like, so you imagine a 40-story building like Caesar's Tower, etc., palace, and you have this whole building covered with one facade of a face saying, come to me and I'll cook you the best food, and some chef, and each one of the others is replicating. So chefs who know how to make food are, but it's even worse than that, or better than that, I don't know. Our times are very absurd. So our standards, it's not only people who make money. Imagine your child comes up and says, whatever, I have 2 children, I have 2 daughters. So one of them comes to you and says, you know what, Dad, now that I'm 16, yes, I'm a girl, yes, and I would like to sleep with someone who's also a girl and has got the same sexual organs as me, and okay. I mean, it would be whatever. Even if she would say that she wants to go out with a boy, it would be somewhat, for a parent, it's all, to imagine all those things that your own small baby is doing is difficult. But supposing someone comes out, and they do come out, like I meet with my daughter's friends, etc. And this is the younger daughter. I have another one who's much older. So the point is that a child comes to you and says, I've just found out that I really like the other person to have the same pea organs that I do. Okay. But now, I swear, I kid you not, go on the Netflix and check. There are actually movies showing that people who came out at 16, 17 or whatever age as being heroic, as if that has saved humanity from something, as if your sexual desire, for whether it's from your own sex or from the other sex, there was only one thing in sex, like, if you see and you can communicate your love and respect to the other person in whatever way, it's good. If you don't communicate your love and respect, why your physical vibration, which is what sex is, if it's not happening at that level, if it's just a physical contact to take off the stress, it's demeaning, derogatory, and people feel like animals. But if you see, oh, I want to serve this person by making him or her happy, it doesn't matter whether the other person is of the same sex or whatever. So it's not a big deal, but it's become heroic. So our society has become like this sex obsessed. I came out, some film actor, I come out and I declare to anyone that I am this or that. Like, that's what I want to, or who I want to sleep with. Okay, good for you. But how is that heroic? heroic enough to make a movie about it, and then having like articles, and then it's a strange world that we live in. Heroic means that you serve everything that you can. All the heroes on the planet, the real heroes from the classic, and I'm being old school, are people who served by sacrificing the ultimate. They gave for the rest of the humanity their lives. So it was an acknowledgement that you gave the most precious thing that people considered, sticking onto your life. You gave it for the good of the others. There was nothing about, I came out at 16, I came out at 40, I now realize that I'm this, I now prefer, my preference in going to sleep is with those people or this people. Nothing. It's just a thing, internal thing. Like, okay, if at some point you felt that the gay or people based on their sexual preference, etc., were persecuted like the Christians were, okay. And if you think that you're a martyr for my credo is this, etc., just a little tad overboard, but okay. But is it really so important? Is it really important for the humanity to be having this norm, etc.? Have whatever you like, have love at all levels with whoever, wherever you see godliness. That is what you're looking for. Once you have identified whatever you think that you are lacking in your, because God is perfect and doesn't need anything from the world. So godliness means that you enjoy this game of imagining that there is a soul partner, that someone somewhere has got something which will make you whole, fulfilled. And it's an act, because fulfillment means only joy of fulfillment on this planet can come when you are totally serving humanity unconditionally. And how do you do that? Well, these are free. So prayers are free. I'm not really charging, the group isn't charging, rather. You $1 for every 25 seconds of being with us or not. No, it probably will be on the YouTube, so it's free. Free in terms that you are only spending your attention span, which you would have been spending on some game on the cell phone or anywhere or on Netflix, etc. It's just a time pass, like killing of time. But life is time. So you're just spending that, nothing more. So when you pray for someone else, it's very, very pragmatic, because you're giving nothing from the world that we can touch, see, and feel. You're just giving some time and effort, but the return will be many times, because even 5 seconds or 50 seconds or 50 lifetimes devoted to praying for others will take you to a place where finally, after this free stuff of just praying for others, you will be able to maybe give $1 to a homeless guy. And then that will make you feel, my God, the moment everyone, like, why is it Bezos and all these rich people, why is it that they are hero? Because everyone thinks that because they have the money, they have an abundance, and because they have an abundance, and that's what I want, my heart to be abundant. But money doesn't give you a feeling of abundance. All the billionaires, just so that you know, are in a right race to become trillionaires, just like all the millionaires are in a right race to become billionaires. All the less than millionaires are in a right race to become millionaires. So it's a never-ending thing. But when you give even $1, already you are not giving from a place of don't have enough, I am poor. The moment you give, you will feel that you are rich, and you will get the feeling that you are a millionaire, billionaire. So when you start to pray, you start getting that feeling of self-realization, that I have to give while the whole world has made me a fool. The whole world has convinced me that I am a consumer who needs more and more things from the external world. So by praying for others with us, you will come and we'll take you to a place of abundance where you can open your heart, smile, and give. Instead of being a seeker of happiness, truth, clarity, love, all those things have made us depressed. This search for love, people doing this and that, going there and that, seeking attention, calling for attention. So there are even like on the internet, there are people whose only hope is to become an influencer. So they will do something stupid or something in our terms stupid, but maybe interesting, and then people will watch. And at some point, that game is that they will have an attention from 1 million people or whatever. So the songs are called All I Want Is a Million Hits, etc. Not $1 million, a million hits, so that you can become an influencer, so that no matter what you do, you look cool, and you do this, and then people copy you, and then companies pay you, and then you're basically living a sort of a semi-artificial life, because you're always going to be acting in front. I act when I'm with you. I don't have this stream of meditation power flowing through me when I'm not working with you. I'm very, very awkward. I'm an office-going guy, and most of the times my managers may be happy with my work, may not be happy with my, no guarantees. Some of my managers were very happy, so I'm less than ordinary in those ways. Okay, but when I am with you via your trust, we all evolve, because we feel the blessings of the truth of the teachings from the Bible, from Gita, from Quran, flowing through the group, elevating all of us to a different level of thinking, where we can spread love, light, and laughter from a place not of that I'm poor, I don't even have. That's why people can't help anyone. I feel my, even billionaires, they don't, like, I worked in at a time when my job was to get from them work in charity. It was really tough, because we would be going to them, oh, these guys are millionaires or billionaires, they can just write a check for the charity event. But these guys, you have to give them some angle, otherwise it wasn't that they could write, because for them money is happiness, they have earned it, etc. They just cannot give it away. Principally, they cannot give it, so they are poorer than poorer. Really, the hearts were very close for most of the time. It's just the way. So we will take you to a place of abundance where you can laugh and smile with your heart. That is true enlightenment. When you start with giving, wishing blessings to others from a place of the moment. Now the biggest illusion, one of there's so many illusions on the world. The whole world is shaking, everything is changing, the earth is spinning, on the time is changing. You cannot go to back 5 million years, and you cannot go 3 seconds back. So things are always changing. We already are in a different plane, and your mindset is in a slightly different place than where it was 10 or 15 minutes ago when I started this run. It's in a different place. But our mode of thinking, our intellect, this is good, this is bad, we keep on carrying it with us. So we need to change that, what is good, what is bad, and start to see that the good ends up with bad things that we think, bad ends up with good things. That's what life is all about. So we treat every change, which is every second is a change, as a blessing from the universe, which is just another name for God. When you personify a God, then it becomes Jesus, Shiva, Krishna. These are just personifications. But godliness is an inherent part of everything in existence, having been created by a creator that by us cannot be understood at a level of mind, but can be felt at a level of heart. So there are a couple of you who are coming for the first time. So we will pray for you so that your belief, your framework of belief will become fine-tuned to the higher you and the energy, higher energy flowing through us. So one of the biggest illusions is that everything seems to be steady, but it's not. But even in the word of cause and effect, everyone, if Buddha is to be trusted and believed, everyone has this desire to be happy. Everyone. And Buddha's premise is all that because the heart wants to be happy, it has got desires. Desires are endless. Desires are not met, are never going to be fulfilled. So there is an endless cycle of unhappiness and depression. One of the takes on this one is that I will sort of refute and underline at the same time. We think that when we are happy, okay, I want you to close your eyes. Just trust, just indulge. We think that being happy will enable us to smile with the face and with the heart. We think that happiness will bring us a smile onto our face, open our heart, and our heart will smile. In fact, it is the other way around. Smile with your heart. Just imagine that your heart is smiling and enforce it with any religious prayer. Om, Amin, Om Namo Shiva. Oh, vibrate your smiling heart with the prayers of the Lord, the unknown Lord that we cannot quantify and qualify. Oh, Amin, Allah, Om Namo Shiva, Om Mani Padme. Different prayers of different parts of humanity, and everyone has had many lives. Now, smiling with these mantras at your heart level will induce in your face also a smile. In the heart smile, the face also will relax. It's an automatic reaction. And when your face is smiling, your heart is smiling, now you are happy. So nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Whatever made you unhappy, whatever made you happy, whatever made you serious, whatever made you non-serious, nothing has changed. But because your heart is smiling, now you are happy. While previously you were thinking that when I will be happy, then I will smile. When this will happen, then I will smile. When my job is there, or my manager, or my partner is there, or when I have more relationship, or when I have less relationship, or when the other person leaves the room, all the relationship, or when the other person comes into the relationship, then I'll be happy. All those are just myths of your mind. Everything, if the other person comes into your life, is a heaviness. The other person is always a challenge to manage. The job, the relationship, money, even health, whatever you think will make you happy is just a thought in your head. Maybe it will make you happy, maybe it will make you unhappy after some time. But the real joy is focusing into your heart, feeling the vibration of love. Oh, oh, oh. Om has got 1,000 meanings. The closest one is welcome to the gods, or I awaken my divine energy, which is the energy of smiling at your heart. Oh, oh. And as our hearts are smiling, they let go of these limitations of the body so that you can see now only your heart smiling. As you focus, you defocus also, you unfocus from what was keeping you a prisoner. So you focus only onto your heart and your body drops away. It's still there, but your focus is not on your body. Your focus is onto your smiling golden heart. Oh. Opening your heart further. You drop all the thoughts. This was good, this was bad. All you drop to see that everything that has happened, is happening, will happen, is a magical blessing. Nothing on this planet can ever be understood by science. How your eyes work, how your nose works. If the science works only with surface of symptoms, not how this energy which is moving through you came into being. It can tell you, yes, you are aging with this, but how did you come into existence? Don't think, oh, because two people had a good time, or one person had a good time, the other didn't, or whatever. Don't get into that. Just see the magic of two divinities in human bodies crossing over, exchanging a mystic energy, resulting in your being on this planet. Your soul agreed to take over and land through this mystic moment into this planet to serve others with your presence. And you just became too much involved with your body and everything, that the story of your body, your parents, your role, your this and that. Well, you had just one purpose: to spread love as a child, as a teenager, as wherever you are, whatever, you only have one objective: to spread love. Oh, recover, reclaim that knowledge and objective right now. Reclaim it. Take it back. It is now yours again. Your primal objective to serve others. Enforce it with oh. Breathe in this knowledge of your objective. We don't live by air, we live by this energy of clarity. Breathe in oh. Breathe out all your limitations of the past. Anything that stopped you from giving unconditional love to others. Oh, I don't have enough money. I don't have enough relations. I myself am poor. Oh, I myself am sick. Just pray with your breathing. Om, taking the clarity, setting you free. Om, breathe out from the heart. The physical breathing out from the nose, but when you breathe in, see the energy entering you, and you are at a moment of a crossroad in life. You will see, when you breathe in the energy, you will see it with Om. Oh, yes. Let it go to your heart so that your heart becomes a temple, a holy place of joy. And now spread that love to all four directions, unconditional. Oh. As we do this, our mystic heart of the group becomes one, so that now you only spread love. And we are spreading love, and Cassie is sending love to whatever happened 11 years and 7 months ago. So by spreading love to whatever had caused you to feel hurt, by sending love to everyone who was involved in your life around 12 years ago, 11 years and 7 months ago, you release yourself. Oh, and the group is helping you. Oh. For cat, it is also 4 years and 4 years and 5 months. Whatever happened 4 years and 5 months ago has sort of kept you a prisoner. Sending love to all the people to the incident, whatever happened 4.5 years ago. You release it and you are reborn. Everyone, when you are releasing the past trauma or the upheaval, you are becoming reborn. Oh. Diana's soul is asking for release from whatever happened 24 years ago and whatever happened 3.5 months ago also. Oh. Oh. Al is asking to be released from all the stress from 11 years old. Oh. Zarina has been having a lot of personal upheavals for the last 16 months. Oh. Patricia's soul wants to release all the stress when she found out something 4 years and 2 months ago. And when she was 17, she had a very dramatic change in life. And then 21st year of life, she took upon herself a responsibility. And then at 27th year of life, she trusts. And at 29, she felt that she did not get the result that she had wanted. All these events from the past, you just feel Om and let go. Om and let go. The group is all praying with you. Om. I'm focusing more on the people who are coming for the first time. Mario has been struggling with some events for the last 6 years and 10 months, and you have to come to a place where you can trust others. And 4 years, lots of 4 years today, 4 years and 1 month ago, there is a upheaval in personal life, and after that you feel cheated. So there was moments in relationship where you felt cheated 4 years and 1 month ago, and you let that go. Oh. 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 So each one of us initiates ourselves, first of all, with the power to smile at any time, with the heart. You have that, you have everything. Know that happiness doesn't make your heart smile. When you force, when you enable, when you initiate your heart to the path of godliness and God with a smile on it, then you become happy. And by spreading from your shining heart, breathing in and out, oh, you breathe in and out at a biological level, you see the flow of energy happening through your heart, and in between the ohms, your heart is sending love, light, and laughter to everything and everyone. Oh. The moment the energy of Om enters you with the breathing, it drops to your heart, creating a church in which you have Archangel Michael, or you can have Shiva, or Krishna, or Jesus. Any which way that your heart opens and becomes a house of divinity in any shape that is respected by you. Oh. Oh. sending love with Om from your heart to whatever has hurt you or whatever has made you feel needy on this planet. Oh, I need more money, I need more relationship, I need more time, I need more health, I need more anything, anything, anything. Any thought or event that has made you needy on this planet, anyone who has made you needy, who has made you smaller than who you truly are, you are a smiling golden heart. And anyone who has taken away that power seemingly with your own blessings, you now reclaim it by sending to that person or to that incident in the past blessings from your glowing and beautiful shining heart with oh, and you dissolve. Breathe in Om. Oh. Breathe out from your heart the energy, cleaning your heart of all painful memories, of all emotions that hurt you. Oh. Breathe in now through the kidneys, which are below, behind the stomach. Oh. See the kidneys as shining bright, free of all fears that this can happen, that can happen. You are now totally aligned with the rhythm of the universe via Om. So you have nothing to fear. Even if death happens, you do not have any fear. See yourself in 3 days' time, fearlessly serving universe in all ways that you can, or in any way that you can. Oh, breathe in through the nose. Oh, breathe out through the kidneys so that the kidneys are shining and golden light. Oh. Oh. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the liver so that there is no anger at anyone on the planet. All your anger should be at yourself. Why didn't I have a smiling heart before? Why did I close my shining heart which was given to me during my childhood by default? Oh. 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 Shining now from your pancreas so that there is no comparison in your life. The moment you started your life comparing with anyone else, you ended up with misery. So when you will breathe out from the pancreas, you will just remove all comparisons. Everyone and everything is unique. Every second, every breath that you take in is unique. Don't compare anything. Blow out all the comparisons held in your pancreas. Oh. Oh. Once more, from the deepest part of your heart where all of us are connected, the center of the universe, the center of the divine creator, the deepest part of the heart, that's where God is. With that part, you will be pulsing and celebrating and sending love to all your lives, past, present, and future. You will see yourself in 3 days' time, shining brightly at all levels: body, mind, intellect, soul. Oh. Not anymore a needy person. I need this, I need that to be happy. A smiling heart serving the universe unconditionally with laughter from the heart. Oh. Your heart's eyes opens, and that is your Kundalini awakening, your true intuition of heart when you see all your life and the lives of everything and everyone as a pure cosmic dance of golden light. Oh. Your heart's eye sees the whole universe as a cosmic golden dance of light, laughter, energy. Oh, you let go of all the things that you held serious in your head so that your pineal gland, located at the center of the skull, behind the third eye, which is at the center of the forehead, is fully activated. Oh. As there is an explosion of clarity in the third eye, which is located in the center of your skull. The center of the forehead is just the front part of it. The center where you process the infinity of the universe is processed in the center of your skull. All the infinity of the stars, time, vast expanses, everything is processed where? In the infinity of your brain, and in the center part of your brain is your pineal gland. Let that explode with joy right now in clarity. Oh. And as the bulb lights up, it removes all the darkness which was pre-existent in the room. So it removes all your heaviness of thinking, I am this, I am that, I need this, I need that, I'm happy, I'm unhappy, I have this, I don't have that. This is good, this is bad. Everything is cleaned up with the opening of the, or switching of the light bulb inside your head. Oh, like a lotus it opens. Oh, removes all your unclarity so that your head is now, each and every brain cell with the past memories and the future knowledge is a golden shining cell radiating pure love, light and laughter. Oh, you can see in yourself the halo effect that was attributed to Jesus and to the enlightened people. And you know that you have the power to smile and make yourself happy instead of waiting for life's events, which are always going to be strange, unpredictable, and a mystery and a mysterious adventure. Oh, oh. Dissolve all your intellect, dissolve all your mind, which is just thoughts, dissolve all your body, and just become a single lotus of shining light in the center of your skull. Oh. Oh. Initiate yourself with this holy knowledge by from inside your head with the laser, golden laser of your attention, draw a cross with the vibration of Amin in the center of your forehead from behind. Amin. So that you will be like a Jesus, able to serve humanity with your own sacrifice of your body. Om. Draw an Om, which is like a 3 in the center of your forehead, so that your powers to enjoy life and in serving others is activated with your divine sense of duty. Oh. Initiate yourself now with the symbol of the wave of energy, which is like you start from a point and then become a spiral of infinite love, light, and laughter that takes you beyond your understanding of your body, mind, intellect. You become an infinite wave with the vibration of the prayer, Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo Shivaya. Keep on vibrating, feel the vibration, know that you are that vibration in the truest sense. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on heaven as on earth. On this day give us our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us from temptation, deliver us from evil. Thine is the power, the glory, the Pater nostro, qui es celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, ad ventia regnum tuum, fiat voluntas sicut in cielo in terra, panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis, et dimitte nobis debita nos, sicut in nino demitoribus, debitoribus, et nos inducas et tentas, et libera nos. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya means I see now the divinity in my life. I see the energy of the divine in everything and everyone. Om Namo Shivaya. Om activates your divine energy. Namo, not your limit itself, but the infinite sense, presence of the God inside you and everything and everyone. Shiva means you become total, pure, pristine, divine love. Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Trambakam Yadamahi Sugandhim Pushtiyardhanam Urvaruknan Vitairamukshemam Rata. Om Urusaha Tatsatonyam Bhargo Devasudimi Yo Yo Na Prachodat. Om Shanti 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 Shanti. Ave Maria, Prate Plena, Dominus Tecum, benedictas tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tua. Iesus Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, et ora et mortis nostra. Amen. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Vibrate at a level of the pineal gland in the center of your skull. Oh. Remove all your heaviness with this golden light emanating from you so that you heal yourself of all your limitations of the past. Oh. See yourself in the future laughing and serving everyone unconditionally. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya Zarina. Om. The whole group is sending blessings now to each one as one connected heart. Om Namo Shivaya Zarina. Om Namo Shivaya Rita. Om Namo Shivaya Preeti. Om Namo Shivaya Patricia. Om Namo Shivaya Neelam. Om Namo Shivaya Morgan. Om Namo Shivaya Neela. Om Namo Shivaya Mario. Om Namo Shivaya Marina. Om Namo Shivaya Kat. Om Namo Shivaya Jean. Om Namo Shivaya Jay. Om Namo Shivaya Irina. Om Namo Shivaya Heather. Om Namo Shivaya Hal. Om Namo Shivaya Galia. Om Namo Shivaya Diana. Om Namo Shivaya Catherine. Om Namo Shivaya Cassie. Om Namo Shivaya Boris. Om Namo Shivaya. 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 Good. So you have the basic method, which is imagining and drawing Om or cross or the spiral of infinity or Allah if you have an Islamic root in the center of your forehead or in the center of your heart, and breathe in and out Om or Ameen or Allah, whatever. A mantra is just a repetitive prayer in short that you can take in and out with your breathing. So whatever mantra you like, you use that. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to the group and evolve. You are the healer first of yourself, and when you have healed yourself of the seriousness of the past and understand the illusions that surround you in the everyday current life, then you can focus on the spiritual energy which is inside you. As long as you are in this rat race for money means you're focused on the external world. So when you become, and there's nothing wrong with that, you have to meet your obligations, etc., but don't make an overkill. Don't become too serious. Accept the things as they are, change whatever you cannot, but enjoy your life. Enjoy all the adventures, enjoy all the challenges. Most of you are in North America, you really don't have the challenges like people in India have. I won't be able to say, just say Om when they're dying of hunger or something. You're not. All your problems are 99% of the time artificial. Even the relationship ones. Okay, go and get a kinder. I know that most people on kinder are depressed and are not really healthy to be around with, but there are easy resolutions. But if you really want, then you can even ask, oh Lord, I want more money so that I can help, or I'm not able to make ends meet, give me some choice, and the universe will respond. But you don't do it, I want more, because then someone else will have less. So you have to fine tune yourself with the will of the universe, which is in truth is you only. The universe, you, the people in your life, and God, these are not separate things. We call them separate things, but these are one and the same. So take care, and if you have any questions, so one, do this initiation over out here on heart, any symbol, get in touch if you need any assistance. We can always have a Zoom session. I don't charge for anything. And smile with your heart so that you are happy. Knowing that when you will smile, then happiness will come to you. It's not that happiness will come and then you will smile. Do it the other way around. So that's how you start becoming the other way around. It doesn't always lead to a better, it may lead to a more challenging life, because you will be more of an odd man out or odd woman out. But that's the only price that you pay for being spiritual. But you will feel an abundance. All of you have attended will feel that you are becoming lighter within the next 3 days. You will feel laughter flowing through your heart, enabling you to let go of the past. That's a guarantee. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 All right, guys, take care. Till our next meeting will be Wednesday. Wednesday at 9 p.m. So the next meeting is Wednesday 9 p.m. Thank you.